house with our thoughts on episode 1 of the Mighty Ducks Game Changers. So as you can see, I'm joined today by the mascot of the Anaheim Ducks. It's Wildwing! Say hi to the viewers, Wildwing. There we go, nice little wave. Okay, so, should we get started? You're very excited, very excited. You've been looking forward to this. And actually, I have been looking forward to it too. Obviously, you can tell, I'm a shark. I've dressed for the occasion today. I think on our episode when we talk about your show, Ducky, I'm going. Well, wait. Okay, get my nickname there. I'm going to sort of dress for the occasion too. For the occasion. So let's just dress for the occasion. Sort of dress for the occasion. Wear our jerseys. So even though I'm not a Ducks fan, and we get on quite well, don't we, Wildwing? Yeah, you get on well with my sharky besties. You know, and all that. He loves it when you get to come down. We get on quite well. But really, it's actually a show for people who just love hockey in general. So even if you are not a supporter of the Anaheim Ducks, it's still a great show to watch for hockey references. So it's great. I would like to see maybe a bit more hockey cultural references. Because in the My Ducks films, if you've seen the trilogy, and there are quite a lot of references to NHL teams, a lot of jerseys. We only really got one this first episode, but I think it was kind of the right team to pick because it was the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they've had quite a radical change with their design since the Mighty Ducks films, and their logo has changed a bit. It now looks a bit more neat, doesn't it? Well, it looks more neat, it looks more professional. So yeah, so I think that was even they got one cultural reference. I think it was kind of the right one because it shows how times have changed. And so, speaking of the things that change, what's also changed is the Mighty Ducks logo that gets used. Which I have to say, it looks surprisingly a lot like you, Wildwing. It really does when you look at it. It really does look like you. So yeah, maybe you are. I don't think you're going to appear it though, Wildwing. I don't think you will. Might be some people might wear Ducks jerseys, but I don't think you're going to be in it physically. But that's the best you're going to get. Okay, and so so the new Mighty Ducks, and we learned straight away how they're introduced. It's a no mess team here. You're going to be a Mighty Duck. You're going to need to live, breathe, and eat hockey. You know, it's the serious business. It's all about the winning and the championships, which is not really what hockey's about. I mean, winning and, getting the Stanley Cup, that is one part of it, but that's not the be and end all. It's certainly not the reason why I chose my team, the Sharks, in 2009. That's when I first got involved with the NHL. That's not why I chose them. I chose them because I felt I could connect with the Sharks and have done ever since. But so the Mighty Ducks here, they're considered to be a powerhouse, and it's very much you've got to eat, breathe, and sleep it. And sadly for our main character Evan, he's struggling and gets cut straight away. And can I just say, I loved his mom. Let me find out what her name is. Alex. She's called Alex. I love how Alex just came on the ice like, whoa, what? And just basically said it how it was, and how we're supposed to be kids. Why can't just kids be kids and play sports because they love sports? I love it. I love how she was going, suck it to him, stick it to the man. And it ends it with the how, you don't bother! What a great way to exit there, but unfortunately, it turns her into a bit of a viral star. That goes online, and means Edmund ends up getting embarrassed in school. And then Alex, she's the one who comes up with the idea of forming a new team, Who we do? Who needs the Ducks? Her words, not mine. Her words, not mine! Oh, he's giving me the stare. He's giving me the stare now. It's her words, not mine. I like you. I get on with you well. Come on. It's not my words! But yeah. So she says, well, let's form our own team. And Evan's a bit unsure because he's like, well, we need to apply some rules here. We've got to have at least 6 members, and we've got until the team deadline day. And so the rest of the episode, it's the kids spend trying to find new members, and they are struggling a lot. They also need to find some ice time, which is what Alex does, and she goes down to the ice palace, and it looks really, really rustic. It looks like it's the middle of nowhere. And who do we meet? Who does she meet? Wellwing? Who does she meet? None other than Mighty Ducks alumni, Gordon Bombay. And hasn't he let himself go? He's now turned into, because it's been quite several times. I can't remember when the last Mighty Ducks film was released. We saw the mid-90s. We could look it up. Bear with us one sec. So Mighty Ducks. Let's just look when Mighty Ducks 3 was released, because that was the last of the films. So Mighty Ducks 3 was released in 96! The year I was born. But let's find out when exactly it was. Was it born before? Was it before I was born? Because I was born in November of '96. Hold on, when was it? Oh, October. All right, so October the 4th, 1996 was the release of the last Mighty Ducks film. So that's almost a month before I was born. I was born in November the 8th of '96. So, okay. He's clearly let himself go. He now doesn't seem to really like hockey at all. Doesn't like kids. Well, no complaining. Can be quite a handful. You're supposed to nod at that. You're a mascot. Mascots are supposed to like kids. You know that's video. This is being video recorded. That's now on video. So any Ducks fans watching this, they're gonna think, I thought Wowing loved kids. So he's clearly let himself go, and has a strange obsession of leftover cake. Now, I'm a good cake lover myself, but I don't think even I would stoop so low to help myself to the leftovers of kids' birthday parties' cake. How long did they say it? They figured it had gone off the first one. Was it about 3 hours? Yeah. Oh, no. I think that's even too far. That's even for a cake lover like me. That's a bit too far. So he's a bit reluctant to let Alex have the ice time at first, but eventually they come to an agreement where it's like, I've got money! And that's like, sold! That's the way it works, isn't it, Wildwing? The owners are always like, bit reluctant at first, and then the poor sap goes, but I've got money! And then the other's like, oh, ching, ka-ching! Because we all know it's all about the money, 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 money! So yeah, so eventually they come to an agreement where you give me money, I'll let you guys time. Simple! There's just one more thing though. They need to have a coach. And it's decided that Alex is going to be the coach. But Gordon's like, well, I need to see your ice safety. And she's like, seriously? I'm be like this, what, really? Well, don't you just need to know how to just walk on the ice? Isn't that just what you need to do? And so she ends up doing her ice skating routine that she did as a kid to what was it? To a Whitney Houston song. Well, I was trying to do a demonstration here. I can't remember what the exact song was, but she did to a Whitney Houston song, and she just barely about manages to stay up standing. I do love Alex. I feel like she's becoming my favourite character already. We're only one episode in. But I just kind of love her. Particularly how at the beginning of the episode when she just went up to the Mighty Ducks coach and was like, excuse me? Who do you think you are? You can't tell my kid that he can't play hockey and he's not good enough and all that. You're not good enough. And he should not bother. No person should not be like, don't bother, it's actually you. I'm loving her already. Hopefully she can keep that up for the next 9 eps. Okay, so they are still struggling. So the kids, Evan, and who's the other one that was already on the team with him? I've forgotten who it is. I should have memorised this today, but I'm always bad at pronouncing names. So it's got Evan and there you go, Nick Gaines. Those are the two that are already on board. They've been spending the rest of the episode trying to find new members. They really have been struggling, maybe because of how Evan sort of had his fall from grace, having since being cut from the Mighty Ducks. He's now longer says the cool kid. And towards the end of the episode, what I love is that he after getting a because there's a moment where even he feels like what to give. I was like, oh, this is a waste of time. After a little quick pet talk from Gordon, Evan's able to stand up for himself and is able to go to school and be like, right, and make his last little plea to get members. And this is my favourite moment for the episode because he starts it off right with like, you know, the ducks aren't great and all that, and Warwing did this. Warwing did that for the whole scene. Because Warwing went into shock because he was like, what? And Sharky and me, we just literally took the mick. We were like, because we just was just howling. There's this thing because poor Warwing had just been traumatized. Like what? And so eventually, Evan's able to convince a couple of other kids to be part of the team, and they have got a team. They got a coach, and so the episode ends where we meet the teams that are going to be competing in this little championship. Which is probably going to set up for Evan's team to get at least one thrashing, because that is kind of been the running theme of the Mighty Ducks films, that in each film, the Ducks get one heavy thrashing before they then make a good run at it. So that's like a proper. So when I'm looking at these teams thinking, yeah, these teams are probably going to be the ones that are going to expect to win. Now we had like the Bears and the Hawks. So I think the Hawks one's a reference to the Hawks from the films, because that was I think they had to play in the first film, and then the Ducks come out last, and of course they're hosting it again. So clearly this is not the first time that they've hosted this. And so they think, right, that's it, we're all here, great, let's have a great tournament, and then all of a sudden I come up and be like, hang on, it's like, right, we've got one last change, which is, and it's a new team coming out, but the Alex coach like, what's your name? And Alex like, what? The coach's like, your team name, and clearly that's something they've not thought of throughout the whole episode. Oh, Warwing's back. Over the shock now, are we? Yeah, Warwing's back. So clearly that's something they've not thought about the whole episode, because we knew from the beginning of the episode that they needed to get at least 6 players. They did. They needed to get a coach. They got one. I think it's going to be great. They needed to find ice time. Done. The one thing they didn't think of was, oh, what's our name going to be? And so Alex yells, the Duck Bombers! And the Mighty Ducks coach is like, you sure? And she's like, yeah, I'm sure! And I'm like thinking, hopefully that's not going to be the team name. Because, well, it's good to make a point, but I don't know if that's going to work at all. But anyway. So, a great first episode, I should say. And yeah, like I say, it's real light-hearted fun. It's great for all fans of hockey. So, if you're like me, you're not a Ducks fan, you don't support Anaheim. It's still great to watch, you know. And it's just amazing. So I think it's a great start. So okay, there are 10 episodes in whole here. So, and they're going to be released Fridays, or weekly Fridays. So yeah, so very looking forward to seeing what's coming ahead. It just saw me while I go and rewatch the Mighty Ducks trilogy, because I have watched the Mighty Ducks trilogy at least once a couple of years back. I think it was when the Sharks did not make the 2015 playoffs. I in that year actually picked the Wild Wings to do well. You did really well, didn't you? Didn't you just miss out in the conference finals to Chicago? I think it was. So let's double check that. Let's double check our facts. Let's see. So yeah, because what I do in the playoffs, whenever the Sharks don't qualify, I like to choose a team to root for. And so in 2015, I chose Wild Wing and the Ducks. And so, and later we had the DVDs in our house. I thought, well, let's watch them, watch the films, great and everything. And so yeah, so I've seen them definitely at least once. But I am sort of interested to watch them again, so I think I might do that. Then I just go there to check that with you, Wild Wing. About 2015, got the bracket. Yes, you were. You did go to the conference finals. Oh, in 7 games. 7 games. Oh, so close. We've been there, Wild Wing. But yeah. So I've seen the My Ducks ones at least once, but I am sort of tempted to watch them again. So who knows? That could be more movie nights ahead. And more reasons to have Sharky's bestie down. He loves it when you get to come down, Wild Wing. But yeah, so really great first episode. I am very excited to see more. Well, that is going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see more amazing content, then please click the subscribe button below. It's very quick and simple to do, and once you have subscribed, you're never going to miss a single one when any new show videos or content comes out, including episode plus the mouse episodes. Thank you for watching. Until next time, au revoir. Hello, George Han here. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all my latest videos. Don't forget to like, send a comment below, and why not stick around to watch a few more? Go on, I highly recommend it.